In the captivating tapestry of ancient Persian belief, the curtain falls not with the ominous crescendo of destruction and terror, but rather with a luminous symphony of renewal. Picture a world bathed in the gentle glow of restoration, where clarity, purity, and serenity dance hand in hand. In this resplendent finale, goodness and kindness reign supreme, leaving no room for the malevolent Ahriman and his sinister progeny. Imagine a world reborn, not in chaos, but in the harmonious melody of peace, a grand crescendo that transcends the shadows of the past. Embark upon an ancient tale woven in the threads of divine decisions, as Zorvan, the singular god, dared to sculpt the narrative of creation. One fateful day, he chose to delve into the mystical art of Yezesh, a ritual that transcends mere prayer, channeling focused energy to craft something profound. This cosmic prayer unfolded over a millennium, and as Ormazd, the radiant child of light, took form, doubt crept into Zorvan's divine heart. In a twist of celestial uncertainty, another conception unfurled within him. Ahriman, born from the shadows of skepticism, emerged as a second child. Where the first sparkled with goodness, the latter embraced the cloak of darkness. Thus, the divine tapestry unfolded, threaded with the complexities of creation, doubt, and the dual nature of existence. In the cosmic revelation of Zorvan's dual progeny, a divine plot unfolded. Zorvan, envisaging succession, sought to orchestrate the birth of his heirs in a strategic manner. Ormazd, radiant with both light and omniscience, unraveled the celestial plan to Ahriman, the shadowed sibling slated to follow. As fate took its course, Ahriman, meant to emerge after Ormazd, defied the celestial order by tearing through Zorvan's stomach. An unexpected challenger, Ahriman stood before Zorvan, anticipating recognition as the rightful successor. Yet, Zorvan, taken aback by the unforeseen turn of events, navigated a cosmic compromise. In a twist of destiny, Zorvan pledged succession to Ahriman for a span of 12,000 years. This pact set the stage for an impending cosmic clash. The divine accord decreed an ultimate war between Ormazd and Ahriman after this epoch, determining the everlasting deity of the world. A celestial saga unfolded, promising a grand showdown where the victor would ascend to the throne of eternal divinity. During the initial 3 millennia of this epoch, Ormazd and Ahriman occupied distinct realms, each engaged in the creation of their own worlds. In stark contrast to the dismal and unsightly realm fashioned by Ahriman, Ormazd's perfect world gleamed with luminosity. Ormazd commenced his cosmic masterpiece by crafting 6 radiant beings known as Amshaspan, destined to serve as the principal forces in Ormazd's realm. These ethereal beings guided all creatures and collaborated with Ormazd in the governance of his splendid, luminous world. However, Ormazd harbored a singular apprehension: Ahriman. Blessed with omniscience, Ormazd foresaw Ahriman's intent to conquer his meticulously crafted world upon witnessing its beauty. To safeguard his creation, Ormazd devised a plan, enlisting the companionship of the Amshaspandans. The climax of this celestial drama unfolded at the culmination of the 3,000-year period, when Ormazd cast a radiant beacon into the dark abyss of Ahriman's realm, intending to captivate his attention. Drawn towards the source of light, Ahriman stumbled upon the glorious world meticulously fashioned by Ormazd. As anticipated by Ormazd, the sight of this sublime creation kindled envy within Ahriman, driving him to seek dominion over this paradisiacal realm. The initial clash ensued between the two cosmic forces, prompting Ormazd to propose a definitive showdown, setting a date for the ultimate battle to determine the fate of the entire world, victory granting supremacy, defeat yielding nothing. Ahriman, begrudgingly accepting the challenge, found himself simultaneously entranced by the melodious voice of Ormazd, singing a prayer. Succumbing to the enchanting hymn, Ahriman entered a trance, fell into a deep slumber and descended into the world of his own creation, a place where he would remain for the ensuing 3,000 years. In the subsequent 3 millennia, while Ahriman remained entranced, Ormazd embarked on a profound creation, a second world mirroring the ethereal splendor of the first, yet endowed with physical dimensions and mass. This materialized realm, known to us as our world, was believed by ancient Persians to have a counterpart in the luminous realm, a parallel existence in the domain of light. The newly formed material world lay inert until the conclusion of the second 3,000 years, marking Ahriman's awakening from his protracted trance. As Ahriman resolved to assail Ormazd's world once more, Ormazd, cognizant of the impending threat, sought aid from Zorvan. Zorvan, the encompassing deity inclusive of time itself, received Ormazd's plea for assistance. Ormazd implored Zorvan to set the wheels of time in motion for the material world, the duplicated reflection of Ormazd's original creation. By introducing the element of time into its dimensions, the material world became subject to the ebb and flow of finite time. This intricate union rendered the material world a dynamic entity, distinct from the timeless and pristine realm of Ormazd. In this climactic chapter, Ahriman stages his assault through the material world, entering from the southern hemisphere of the earth, traversing its core, and emerging from the northern side. His nefarious journey aims to breach the celestial barriers and invade the ultimate realm of Ormazd. However, Ormazd, anticipating this malevolent advance, fortifies the sky as an impenetrable dome. As Ahriman hurls himself against the celestial barricade, crafted by Ormazd's divine design, the strength of the sky repels his onslaught. Defeated in his attempt to breach the heavens, Ahriman plummets back to earth. Positioned above the fortified sky, Amshispandans, deities, and celestial beings stand ready to engage in battle should Ahriman breach the celestial threshold into the luminous realm. According to Persian belief, Ahriman, along with his offspring and forces, becomes ensnared on Earth, desperately seeking a path to the original world. Their confinement persists until the culmination of the 12,000-year cycle, a cosmic saga marked by celestial conflicts, divine fortifications, and the enduring struggle between light and darkness. Imagine the material world as a structured matrix with defined dimensions, while the original realm of Ormazd stretches limitlessly across infinite time, detached from these earthly constraints. Amidst the challenges posed by Ahriman and his forces, one might question our existence in this seemingly dominated world. In drawing a contemporary parallel, you may have encountered the Matrix theory, suggesting humans as captives within a dark force-crafted matrix. The narrative suggests that everything humans do serves these forces, and liberation lies in escaping the Matrix to encounter different forces striving to rescue them. However, ancient Persian beliefs present a distinct perspective. According to ancient Persian beliefs, all inhabitants of the material world are forces of Ormazd. Humans, in particular, hold a profound covenant with Ormazd, destined to play a pivotal role in assisting the forces that will ultimately cleanse the world from the grasp of dark forces at the end of times. Providing additional insight, the result of the ultimate confrontation between Ormazd and Ahriman hangs in uncertainty. Both possess the power to claim the world, but Ormazd has implemented a strategy. He discreetly dispatched forces, disguised on Earth, to weaken the dark forces. Remarkably, this mission wasn't mandatory for these creatures. When formulating the plan, Ormazd consulted the light beings known as Farah-Vahars. Despite the knowledge of potential danger, they willingly embraced the mission. Their objective was to infiltrate the material world, inhabit human bodies, and focus solely on spreading kindness to one another and all creatures of Ormazd. Not every human is directly connected to the Farah-Vahar within them. Yet, each act of kindness becomes a beacon, a testament to the soldiers of light endeavoring to weaken the darkness. So, Every instance of compassion serves as a reminder of the ongoing cosmic battle between forces, hidden within the intricate fabric of our existence. With this perspective, ancient Persians regarded every human as a soldier in the service of light and goodness. The responsibility is laid on each individual to uphold the three principles of good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. In this ethos, acts of kindness and goodness weren't driven by fear of hellfire or the allure of celestial rewards. Instead, they stemmed from a commitment and promise made by the Farah-Vahars with Ormazd before entering human bodies and arriving in this world. Beyond kindness, the Persians emphasized that happiness and the use of wisdom and intellect in confronting challenges were additional weapons in the fight against dark forces. Ancient writings consistently underscore the importance of wisdom in Persian culture. Returning to our main topic, alongside the general populace, there are select individuals who have excelled in following Ormazd's guidance to the extent that they have become immortal, destined to remain on Earth and join the final savior in the battle against Ahriman and his army. These immortals reside in various mythical lands and cities, eagerly awaiting the moment of the last battle. In this book, Bondahesh, it is noted that there are 30 such saviors, equally divided between men and women, an affirmation of the ancient Persian belief in the equality of men and women, especially in the context of saving the world. Expanding on this narrative, in this book, Zadasparm, we have further insight into how the battle will unfold. It describes the initiation of the conflict 3 months before the resurrection of all creatures. During this time, gods and demons engage in a celestial battle visible to humans, who witness these forces riding fiery vessels across the sky. Subsequently, humans join the battle alongside light forces. Following this epic clash and Ormazd's victory, the world undergoes a reconstruction, attaining perfection akin to the original realm. With humans as the primary forces of Ormazd on Earth, a state of ultimate peace is achieved in a world unrestricted by dimensions and time, brimming with peace and happiness. I trust you've relished this captivating journey into ancient Persian beliefs. If you found it as fascinating as I have, don't miss the chance to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing explorations.